Sea Harbour. Just returned yesterday from the 2 weeks in the Caribbean, and it's hailstoning. Lovely. Good morning from sunny Cyprus. That's Dave, who's just waving there.
Oh, YouTube.
He joined us about 3 days ago from Paphos Airport, and then got the bus up here. Great bus service in Cyprus. Anyway, this morning, lovely 15 degrees. Very rolly sea, but yesterday was horrendous. Like 25 knots in the marina, so it must have been 30 out at sea. We were supposed to go yesterday. Even though the sun was shining, it was just too powerful. And yeah, I've been stuck on land for 2 months, what with being on the cruise and being at home for Christmas, and I went to Athens over Christmas. So yeah, it's the first time back at sea for a couple of months. So I didn't really want to go straight into the teeth of a gale. Not for me, that. But no doubt we'll meet one on the way. But we're on our way to a little island called Castellarizo, which is just off the coast of Kos in Turkey. Now, I've been to Kos before, but I've not been to Castellarizo, obviously, because it's Greek and you can't hop between the two countries in a sailboat. It's not that easy. So I stamped out with the police this morning, and I did the customs clearance with the Greek immigration yesterday in Paphos. So we're all good to go. But I've showed you pictures of me earlier exploits on the cruise ship. Not for me, that. Oh dear me, too many people, not used to it, and I was just bored. So yeah, but it's a bucket list thing. Been there, got a couple of t-shirts, done it, not doing it again. Got the engine running. There's no wind today, which is a complete opposite from yesterday, but the sun's shining. But at night, it's perishing here. Honestly, I can't believe what it gets like. It's like, even though it's 8 degrees, you know, in the water, it's, oh. Luckily I've got fan heaters on board. The previous owner had left me with plenty of them, but David, bless him, well equipped me for the cold of this boat. So yeah, we're toasty. There wasn't a problem there. So we'll have to see when we're out at sea tonight, because it's going to take us 3 days to get to Castellarizo. So we'll see how we get on tonight. But I've got the cab heater down below, so we can always just keep popping up and popping down. And the beauty about having Dave here, of course, is we can run shifts, 4 hours, 4 on, 4 off, which I've done before now with Norman, and that worked out all right. So, speak to you later. Good morning from between Cyprus and Kos, or Castellarizo, which is where we're heading for. We've probably got another 80 nautical miles. It's now just on 10 o'clock in the morning. We were motoring most of the night last night until this morning, and the wind really picked up, as you can see by the flag going like crazy. It's quite an eventful day yesterday. The wind turbine, which is obviously is missing from the top there, the stay finally gave way on the bolt at the top, stripped the thread, so we thought it might be a good idea to take it down, and that was quite an operation because it's heavy and the boat was bouncing around a bit. So yeah, I took that down, and as I was delving in the tool locker, the glue spray decided to burst itself, so there's glue everywhere, so I had a right time of it. Took ages to tidy it all up. So yeah, I'm not going out into the middle of the cockpit at the moment, because otherwise you won't be able to hear me with the wind blowing through the microphone on the phone, so I'm just sheltering under the sprayer at the moment. It's doing, wind-wise, not bad at 14 knots. Boat's doing about 6 knots. I've got reef 2 reefed up in the mainsail. We'll just briefly go outside to show you. Oh, oops, fell over again. So yeah, she's bouncing around a bit. The waves are quite ferocious this morning. So I reckon we're going to get there about 10 tonight. Whee, that was a big one. Oh dear me. Right, catch you later. Castellorizzo. This is where we ended up. Nice little village. Military base there on top somewhere. Those mountains in the distance, that's Turkey. A place called Kas, which I've been to Kas before on my journey down the Turkish Riviera, but got here 2 days ago about midnight through that entrance there. That was a tricky navigation, lots and lots of little reefs and stuff like that, so thank goodness for the navionics to guide me through it. And there you can see a gunboat, the Coast Guard. And they came out, they were all over me as soon as I came in. There were searchlights and who are you, and oh, it's quite scary. But yeah, a gunboat, they're quite nervous, the Greeks here. There's lots of military, lots of army and navy, because close to Turkey, and Turkey have been known to invade the odd Greek island or so in the past, so yeah, they're a little bit tetchy. Up there, castle, been up there, had a quick look. Just beyond the gunboat is the customs and police. Well, I went in there to clear customs into the EU. That took me half a morning. That took me the best part of the morning. You have to go to the Coast Guard, then you go to the police, then you go to immigration, then you go back to the police. Then you got to buy your transit log, so you have to get stamped in. So every little island you visit in Greece, you've got to go see the policeman, go and get it stamped, and then stamp out again. So yeah, quite bureaucratic rather. So there's Gypsy, moored up, some traffic going past, and that's the restaurant owner that we reverse onto, and he is a lovely man. He lets me hook up to his electric at night. That charges my batteries and lets me use his water. So there's no charges here either, which is good. So I could stop here. Look at the Greek flag on the mountain there. There's another Greek flag up there as well. All those houses there are all holiday homes. I don't think anybody lives in them at the moment. It's very quiet with it being off season in the middle of February. And this place was absolutely bouncing last night. There was a survey vessel that parks here at night, and all the workers were in here, so we had a meal as well, just to say thank you for letting us use his electric. Through there's the supermarket and the bakery, and that's the way out of the town as well. So yeah, we had a few instances coming over with Gypsy from the cruise over from Cyprus. First of all, we had to take down the wind turbine mast, because that side stay started coming loose. So I thought, well, it was quite a choppy crossing and the wind was blowing like crazy, so yeah, I thought it best to remove it. And then the glue canister became punctured in the till locker, so glue would go spraying everywhere. So yeah, it's not been the greatest. And then after that, Dave got seasick, so he spent most of the time in his bunk on the passage over. We hit a big wave which catapulted him out of bed, and he landed on the dining table and broke one of the stays, so I've had to repair that. So yeah, pretty eventful. So I'm going to going to be here till tomorrow. Then I'm going to set off for Rhodes and go into the marina, and then we'll fix the turbine mast, and then Dave's going home from there. So not too bad this morning, about 13 degrees. I'm just waiting for some fuel to arrive. We walked to the fuel station the other day, which is on the other side of the island. It's an English girl that runs it, but the dock sailing to it, it's too shallow for Gypsy. So she said she's going to bob around with a 20-litre can. We could fill up from there. So with it being, she'll be on Greek time, so that could be any flipping time. Oh, there's another car. Just get out of his way. Well, goodbye Castellorizzo. Mooring lines getting secured. Just getting the fenders in. Walk up to the front of the boat. And there's Cass over there. We're just going to turn left, turn to port around this headland and set a course for Rhodes. Not much wind this morning. Nice 16 degrees, so t-shirt weather. Nice blue sky, blue sea, very clear. Well, good morning from Rhodes. Just approaching the marina now. We set off yesterday from the other place, I can't remember the name of it, it begins with K. Anyway, we set off yesterday at 11 o'clock after much faffing about because the Bank of Greece decided to return my cruising tax that I paid online. It's called the Tapai. So I had to pay it at the Harbour Master's office yesterday. They didn't turn up till 10:30. Anyway, so we've been motoring most of the way, 80 miles. Bit of wind when we set off, but it quickly died. So we got to within 20 miles last night, then I cut the engine and we just drifted and went to bed. Woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, fired up the engine and just carried on. So heading for the marina, which you can just see now actually. Time to zoom in a bit, better, somewhere about there. Fenders are out. I'm not going to show any pictures of me for the foreseeable because I broke my glasses. I've put my spare glasses on and I look a complete dork. So there ain't going to be seeing pictures of me for a while. There's the other end of Rhodes towards Lindos. We're visiting there later in the week. All moored up at Rhodes Marina. Got busy already. Just removed the head sail because all the stitching's come away at the foot, as you can see. So this all needs repairing. I've got the sail repair guy. He's on his way, so we're just going to fold it up and put it in the bag. Welcome to Rhodes Old Town. Some grey skies there today. It's Monday morning. Got here Saturday. Tried to clear customs with the Coast Guard over there and realised I'd lost my transit log, which got issued to me in Castellorizzo, which is 70 miles back from where I came. I need a new one. Typical of me, that. Anyway, went for a ride around the old town, the castle and everything yesterday. Pretty good. So I'm just at the customs office now, which is behind all that brickwork. And see if they issue me with a new transit log. I hope they don't make me go back to Castellorizzo, so that would definitely ruin my day. See how it goes.